Girls basketball, 1 versus 2 in South Jersey. The Sterling Lady Knights, #1 against the Rancocas Valley Red Devils, #2. Sterling coming in 9-0, Rancocas Valley 11-1. With a previous loss to Trenton Academy this past week. Frank McClosey joined by Kevin Schulz. We're ready to bring you an excellent game, a South Jersey showdown. Like I said earlier, 1 versus 2 doesn't get better than this. What do you expect to see from both sides tonight?
Well, one thing when you look at these two teams, Frank, they're very similar in that, and we always said this about Sterling, they don't have that 20-point-a-game score. There's a lot of bounce, and if you look at this Rancocas Valley team, they have 4 players that average 8 or more a game, and nobody averages more than 10.8. So they have a lot of bounce, and they can get scoring really from anyone, much the same way that Sterling is. They really have a lot of bounce. They don't have that 20-point per game score, and they can get scoring from anyone on the court.
About to see a great game. Rachel Hodge and Lauren Moses will be jumping for both sides.
Of course, Lauren Moses, a 9th grader, averaging double-double.
Tip is won by Sterling, and here we go. Monica Birch looking to see what she has open. Down low to Tanche, she misses her shot and is off white. It's going to be Rancocas Valley ball.
Yeah, I think when Tange turned, she thought she was a little bit closer to the basket. Usually she's in a little bit closer on that shot.
Shot by Rancocas Valley is off. And it is going to be Sterling basketball.
Yeah, that looked like an over-the-top on Lauren Moses. Looks like a real nice job there by Tange Lewis. Look at the rebound right there. Getting in position, forcing Moses to come over her back, and Tange Lewis drew the foul.
Moses first, team's first. Here comes Birch. Loses the ball, and it is going to be Rancocas Valley ball.
And that'll be an interesting one-on-one matchup there with Monica Birch and Lauren Gaskill. We have 2 girls out there that have a lot of speed.
As you see the movement here for both sides. Man-to-man defense for Sterling, like they always start off with. Rebound by Monica Birch. Up the court to O'Donnell. She takes her shot. There's the first basket of the night for Kylie O'Donnell.
Yeah, nice smart move to pull up with the jump shot there by Kylie, not try and go inside, because Rancocas Valley had gotten back and they had that inside area guarded.
Ball rolls out, rebounded. Goes up again, off. And here comes Birch. One-on-one, she's going to take the shot. And there's a foul. The foul will be on Ariana Williams, her first, team second.
Yeah, smart move there by Monica Birch. I mean, she had Tyra Satchel coming down the left side, but I think in that situation, just go in hard and draw the foul, and that's what she did right there.
She'll be shooting 2. Makes her first. A 70% free throw shooter, averaging 12 points per game. She makes both her free throws. Rancocas Valley, who tries to bring the ball up the court quick to try to get Sterling off.
Right now, doing a nice job in that man-to-man.
Lots of ball movement by Rancocas Valley, waiting till they can get the perfect shot. Three-pointer is going to be rebounded by Birch. She's going to use her speed, looking to see what she has open. Down low to Hodge. So she gets her own rebound, puts it up.
Yeah, what an outstanding job. Rachel Hodge following up her own shot.
Her first basket of the night. Sterling off to an early 6-0 lead.
Rancocas Valley right now in their half-court offense are really having a tough time getting anything set, any plays set.
Be a foul on Sterling. Last look at our basket. Hodge misses, but she gets her own rebound and puts it back up. Good awareness by her. Sterling foul is on Tyra Satchel, her first and the team's first. Natayla Lee will be shooting 2. Her first is off.
Natayla Lee just took a quick first step, tried to go to the basket because, again, really, at 12 points per game, really away from the ball, Rancocas Valley isn't able to get a lot going right now. They're really not able to get girls open away from the ball.
She makes her second free throw, first points of the game for Rancocas Valley. Down low to stolen by Monica Birch. And stolen again by Lee. Three-pointer is off, and it's going to be rebounded by Hodge. Jump ball, it's going to stay Rancocas Valley ball.
I think right now when you look at this game down low, there's a lot of physical play, a lot of body banging.
A good matchup between Rachel Hodge, Tanjay Lewis, and Lauren Moses, all over 6 foot. As you see it right there, Lewis and Hodge on Moses. Down low to Moses. Gets her own rebound. Gonna call a foul on Sterling. Moses, a big girl, 6'2" freshman, averages a double-double per game. Foul will be on Tyra Satchel. That's her second, team second.
Tough foul right there because really they did a good job on Moses. I mean, she went up for the shot. She was down low, but really looked a little bit awkward in doing that, and that's mainly because of the defense you saw down low.
Satchel comes out. Sanchez comes in. Here comes Birch. She's got numbers. Down to Tanjay. There's going to be a foul. She'll be shooting 2.
And I think that's the biggest thing. You see Sterling with the fast break turnover, for a fast break on the turnover, right off the turnover. We're able to get things going. Up until now, Rancocas Valley has gotten back. They didn't get back there. That's the one thing about Sterling. When they get that fast break going, really any girl on the floor can finish. They have a lot of speed out there and a lot of athleticism.
Foul on Lauren Gatskill, her first, team's third. Ball movement by the Red Devils. Man-to-man defense still. Shot is blocked, rebounded by Hodge. Over to O'Donnell, here they come.
Yeah, Sterling defensively right now is setting the tone. The man-to-man defense, again, away from the ball. Rancocas Valley is very frustrated. They're forcing passes. They're really not able to get anybody open.
The game that Rancocas Valley lost to Trenton, they were very sloppy, and being sloppy, they lost the game. So we'll see what happens here. Sterling capitalizing on turnovers. Up by 5. Down low to Hodge. She's going to take the shot. And there is her second basket, 4 points for the night.
Yeah, Hodge got matched up with that Lauren Gaskell. She's a good athlete, but can't match Hodge with her size down low. If they were able to get that matchup and exploit it every time, they're going to do it.
What a block by Tanjay Lewis. Monica with the 3. Nobody rebounding for Sterling. Ball falls on the ground. Shot off. Stepped on the line.
Yeah, they're really letting them play. You could see a lot of physicalness. It almost could have been a charge right there. And Rachel Hodge really wanted the ball there. She knew she had an advantageous matchup, got the ball, fronted her girl, turned around, and just took the jump shot, short jump shot.
I was talking to Rachel before the game. She said she just wanted to play this game. She's been waiting for this for a while. So she's out ready to play. 4 points so far. Down low to Lewis, who takes the shot. It's going to be blocked by Moses, the 6'2" freshman. block gonna be, is a replay.
Yeah, right now, early on here, they're letting a lot go, but obviously they couldn't let that one go. That was an obvious charge foul right there. See Anissa Sanchez get down low, get position.
Ball inbounded to Lauren Gaskill. Awkward shot. Luckily that went in. That was not a pretty shot.
And that was just thrown up there. I think, again, offensively, Rancocas Valley, that shot went in, but they're very frustrated right now in their inability to get girls open away from the ball. Most of their offensive opportunities are coming through drives to the basket.
Sterling looking to get the ball down low. Shot is off by Sanchez. Here comes Rancocas Valley. They're gonna call a foul on Lewis.
Sterling foul, number 33, KJ Lewis.
She came close, and that's one of those ones that was a prayer, was just thrown up, but it went in.
14 fouls for Sterling. Down low to Moses. Look for Rancocas Valley to try to get the ball down low to her like they did there. Sterling is triple teaming and double teaming her, and she can't get anything in. There's O'Donnell open. That's going to be a 2 off. Rebounded, off again. Tanjay puts it up. Ball tipped around a couple times. Kylie open for the 3. Missed opportunities there for
Lewis and
Sterling.
Rachel Hodge are really doing a good job getting position underneath and boxing out, and also getting position on Moses. Fronting her, coming down both of them, collapsing on her when she gets the ball.
And there's Moses who puts the ball up. Her first basket of the afternoon. 8-5 with 1:15 left, Sterling lead.
This is where Sterling needs a patient offensive half-court set.
Gonna call a foul on that Taylor Lee.
Yeah, this is one of the few times they were able to, they get the ball down low, and actually it looked like it was just a bobble, and the ball came in Moses' hands, and she's able to get it right back up. But that's one of the few times she's had a shot down low that was uncontested.
Ariana Williams comes out for Rancocas Valley.
Look to Sterling in this last minute to play, again, to just be patient, move the ball around.
Rims out. Sterling not rebounding. They got the jump on. It's good. Good job right there by the Lady Knights. Oh, they're calling a foul on that. Excuse me.
Wow. How about that?
Foul on
Like they were
Anissa
both
Sanchez.
going for the ball. I don't know if they called it before any of that happened, but actually that was just
I thought
more
that
like
was
a jump ball situation.
Yeah, that's what
than
I
anything.
thought, but Sanchez's second foul. Three-pointer is in.
And that's one of the few times we've seen Rancocas Valley get anything going. That's their first shot from the outside, so.
Drive blocked. Gets her own block. 15 seconds left. Look for Sterling to wait for the last shot. Try to get the momentum going into the second quarter. She takes the shot. It's going to be off. And that's going to do it for the first quarter, where it's all tied up, 8-8.
Yeah, again, the way things started out, it fell right into Sterling's hands with them getting up to the 8-1 lead. But give Rancocas Valley credit. I mean, after coming off a tough loss and then starting out this game being down 8-1, they fought back, and they have themselves tied. They really had a good last couple minutes there and grabbed the momentum.
Lauren Gaskill made a 3. She's going to Virginia Tech on a full ride for softball, just like our own Kylie McGoldrick. She averages 13 points per game.
And Lauren Gaskill's very athletic, and I think if anybody on their team can be put one-on-one with Monica Birch, it's Lauren Gaskill, but you can still see in the open floor, Monica Birch is quicker than anybody out there.
There's a shot of Anthony Corrado, a Sterling class of 1991 graduate. He recently got the Rancocas Valley all-time wins record at the school with 164, so he's coming back here.
And played with assistant coach Tim McDonald at Sterling.
Yeah, soccer. He was a soccer star.
91.
They both played on the team. There's a shot right there, both of them.
So something like that can always spice up the rivalry a little bit more.
Always. So we get the second quarter started. Frank McClosey here with Kevin Schulz. Down low to Hodge. She puts it up, off, rebounded, blocked. Look for Sterling to try to set something up. Kylie with the three, that's off. Rebounded by Birch. Sterling really needs to set something up.
Yeah, they really got, right now, you see Kylie go in there.
Because the shots they're putting up are just real sloppy.
Yeah, I think Sterling, what they have to do, and this is when they had success in the early part of the game as we look at the replay there, and Rancocas Valley getting possession of the ball, but Sterling really has to get things going in their half-court offense and work to get girls open away from the ball.
Sterling really hasn't played a team of this caliber so far in the year. There's a travel on Lauren Moses. Sterling ball. So we look at it right here. Yeah, that was definitely a travel.
Yeah, and again, you see, Moses had that one opportunity where she put the ball up, got free a couple possessions ago, but for the most part, they have somebody in front of her and behind her, because once she gets the ball, very rarely is she passing it back out. She goes right to the basket.
Got to give Rachel Hodge credit, who is not stepping down from her. Ball stripped by Lauren Moses. Ball goes up, rebounded by Sanchez. I really think Sterling needs to slow down and get something set up. Looks like that's what they're going to do right here. Good job by them.
And it seems like when they have their success is when they move the ball quickly around the perimeter, and we haven't seen a whole lot of that to this point in the game.
Great one-on-one battle between Lauren Moses and Rachel Hodge. Here comes Rancocas Valley. Hodge has got to watch out. She's foul is going to be on Hodge. That is her first, team sixth.
And that's a tough one. It looked like she didn't hit her with the arm or anything. It's almost like Lauren Gaskell went into Hodge as she was coming down the floor, went into her leg.
10 fouls so far in the game. That's a lot for only one quarter in 2 minutes.
Checking back in the game for Sterling, number 33, Tanjay Lewis.
Rachel Hodge is coming out. Tanjay Lewis coming in.
Of course, Lauren Gaskell is going to be playing at Virginia Tech with Kylie McGoldrick, getting a softball scholarship.
Both free throws missed. Got to give some credit to the sixth man here. We got a lot of fans here making some noise. Sterling has a play set up, going down low. Going to call a foul on Rancocas Valley. Going to stay Sterling ball.
Yeah, and they're trying to do with Tanjay Lewis what Sterling's trying to do with Rancocas Valley, in fronting her and getting somebody behind her and just make it as difficult as possible for them to even get the ball, deny her the ball.
Foul is on Jasmine Lewis, her first, team's fifth. Down low to Sanchez, she puts it up, goes in.
Yeah, they've got a lot of offensive opportunities from that area, a couple feet in front of the foul line, and probably had about 3 turnaround baskets.
Still man-to-man defense. Rancocas Valley answers back with a basket of their own.
Yeah, that's just a nice little pick right there, and another drive to the basket.
Kylie drives, shot blocked. Here comes Natayla Lee. Turnover. Here comes Birch. She's got numbers. Loses the ball. Shot off, rebounded, goes to Rancocas Valley.
Yeah, and really, this game in the beginning, Sterling was doing a great job rebounding right there, and the last couple trips down the floor, Rancocas Valley's really done a nice job. They're getting themselves in position, and they're realizing that Sterling go around there.
Sterling needs to work on boxing out. Shot is off by Lauren Gaskill.
I think when you look at this game, the magnitude of the game, it's really affecting what both teams are doing offensively right now. You're seeing a lot of forced shots. A lot of times they're going in, taking shots they shouldn't be taking, off bounds. I think, as you said, Frank, they just have to settle down, get in a good offensive set, move the ball around the perimeter, and then look for that opening underneath.
So you see right here, they're slowing it down. Forced pass. Skip pass over to O'Donnell. Gonna say Birch traveled. I didn't see it. Let's see if we can get a replay on that.
Tough call there, but I think anytime you take that step before the shot, if it's close, they're gonna call it.
Rancocas Valley looking to see what they have open. And Jasmine Lewis, her first basket of the night. Sterling just let her go. It didn't really look like they made an effort on trying to block her.
2 successive times down the floor, they've gotten their points off of just individual drives to the basket. So Sterling's just got to do a much better job there.
Good answer back by Tyra Satchel, her first basket of the afternoon. A very fast-paced game so far. And much what I expected with a 12-12 tie here. You put both teams in South Jersey together, you're not going to have that much of a high-scoring game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. You see, as we look at this last basket by Tyra Satchel, doing a nice job creating her own offensive opportunity right there.
They're going to call the foul on Tanjay Lewis, her second, team 7th.
And I felt that early on when the game started, in the first couple minutes, they really let them go, let them play. But they've really called the game very tightly in the latter part of the first period here into the second period.
Lauren Moses makes her first free throw. Here comes the second. And it's going to be rebounded by, there we go, there's the turnover. Satchel, late call right there by the referee.
Yeah, I think Tyra Satchel just lost control of the ball right there, but I think she was attempting to get herself in a situation where she could pull back, and she was making a good move there and pulling back, trying to not force it, get strung into the half-court offense. She just lost control of the ball.
Rancocas Valley looking for something down low. They're going to pass it up beyond the three-point arc. Moses with the ball. She travels. Good defense by Tanjay
Sterling
Lewis.
right now has to continue to collapse down on Moses, because anytime she gets the ball, it's almost assured she's going to go to the basket. She's not kicking the ball out to the outside.
Both bigs in the game right now for Sterling in Rachel Hodge and Tanjay Lewis. A lot of pushing and shoving between Rachel Hodge and Ariana Williams. The ref's got to look for that. Good screen, pick and go. The foul is going to be on Hodge. I don't really think that was a foul.
Yeah.
It looks like the Rancocas Valley girl fell over.
You're just getting some
and
bumps
Rachel
here,
just
but
walked on her. I don't think that was a foul at all.
It's amazing, and this is for both teams. It's not just complaining about Sterling, how the game started out being called very loosely. Now it's being called, I think, overly tightly, I guess, if you for lack of a better word.
13 fouls for both sides so far. It's a very high number. Like you were saying, they're calling a lot more now.
And this right now is really a good defensive battle, because both teams are trying to get their half-court sets going, but none of the girls are allowing themselves to be screened. You're getting a lot of help down low, and that's why you're not seeing a lot of girls get open away from the ball for both teams.
Lauren Gaskill makes both her free throws. Rancocas Valley timeout. I think the timeout was needed for Sterling, but Rancocas Valley called it. It's going to be a full timeout. If you'd like to get yourself a DVD copy of your favorite Channel 19 event, make all checks payable to Sterling High School Channel 19 with name of event on it. $20 per event at $3 for mailing. Call 784-1333, extension 4119. There's a shot of Dr. Vespi and Miss Owen.
I think really, looking at this game, I think the team that's more patient is going to win this game because both teams seem to be frustrated in their inability to get somebody open away from the ball. And the team that holds the ball, and you see the crowd right there, the team that holds onto the ball and gets more players involved in their half-court offense, has more passes before a shot, I think is going to win this game right now.
And the team that makes the less turnovers will win also, because both teams can capitalize on turnovers easily.
Yeah, and that goes back to the teams not forcing things, because I think we're getting a lot of turnovers in forcing passes, forcing drives to the basket when it just isn't there.
Look right here for Sterling to get something set up and get the ball down low to either Rachel Hodge or Tanjay Lewis. Ball is tipped by Rancocas Valley. Forced pass right there. Rebounded. Still Sterling ball. Monica Birch, there's a block and a foul.
Yeah, and you see right here, I don't know if we'll get to the latter part of this play, but right before that, you see Nisha Sanchez go up and draw the foul, but they forced the ball down low to Rachel Hodge. They've had success in getting the ball down to Tanjay Lewis and Rachel Hodge early on, but you have to pick and choose your spots, and when she's not there, you're forcing the passes. Again, it's going to put yourself in position where you want to turn the ball over. This goes back to being patient offensively.
She misses both her free throws. It is going to stay Sterling ball. As we look at Miss McDonald, head coach. Swing passes for Sterling. Down low. In and one. Oh, there's a travel, excuse me.
I think we are blocked a little bit, but we'll look here and see. Boy, it looked like she kept her pivot foot right there. That's a tough call.
That was a tough call. 15-12 lead for Rancocas Valley. 2 minutes left to go. Sterling still playing man-to-man. Left open, off, rebounded by Sanchez. Birch to Lewis. She puts up the shot. And good job. Nice athletic move by Anissa Sanchez.
Yeah, right now Anissa Sanchez is crashing the boards probably more than anybody on that floor.
Ball down low. It's going to stay Sterling ball. Rancocas Valley
and
ball.
there you see, you look at the plays. We look at Tanjay Lewis shoot. You see Anissa Sanchez right there going right to the basket. But there you see an example of the consistency we're seeing in the calls. I think there was more bodies banging there, and some calls should have been made, but there was a no call.
Ball rebounded by no shot travel. Jordan Woods comes in the game for Rancocas Valley. She is also a 6'2". She is a 6'2" junior.
And on that play, it was really a good job. You saw her as she went up, and the shot went around the rim, but Tanjay Lewis did a nice job of just putting good position defense there.
Good job by Rachel Hodge. That's her third basket of the afternoon, 6 points so far.
And that's the time you want to get the ball to Rachel Hodge. She had her girl fronted, she was open, because she can turn around and hit that jump shot as well as anybody down low. You see a good shot.
Moses. It's going to be white ball, Sterling ball. 56 seconds to go.
Yeah, I think at this point, obviously, you're going to see Sterling come down, hopefully take a good, patient opportunity here, not try to force anything.
Rachel Hodge looking for the ball. She's defended by Jordan Woods. Kylie stepped on the line. Sterling turnover.
Yeah, and again, you see the bodies banging. She ran right into her right there and almost knocked her out. That's something 5 minutes ago would have been a foul. And again, it's not one way or another. It seems like there's inconsistencies for both teams.
30 seconds to go. Foul will be on Kylie O'Donnell. Her first, team's 9th.
And you look at Sterling right now with the 16-15 lead right here, going on a 4-0 run, unanswered run. But I think they've gotten to this point because
Sterling is very lucky right there that ball, it was a bad pass and stolen by Rancocas Valley, Lauren Gaskill.
Yeah,
she thinks she blocked it, but it was an air ball.
We'll take the break and hopefully at this point just take it down for the last shot. But, you know, I think the reason Sterling's got themselves ahead in this game in the last minute or so is because they've took advantage of patient opportunities. They've really moved the ball around. As I say that, we see unforced turnover.
16 seconds left. Look for Sterling to play tight defense here to not let them get that last shot off and go into the halftime with a 1-point lead. She loses it. 5 seconds left. Not aware with the time left. No shot. And that's the end of the first half with Sterling leading 16-15 over Rancocas Valley. We'll be back after this. A lot of fans coming out here. Got our whole home stands packed on both sides. With a matchup like this, you don't see a matchup like this much often.
No, and
the only time you'll really see this again is probably playoffs.
And we talked about it, Frank, when we first got here. This game just had a little different feel than a normal game, even a big Colonial Conference game. I mean, this is 1 and 2 in South Jersey. You could see a lot more people in the gym early on. Obviously, Rancocas Valley also has a good following.
Rancocas Valley inbounds the ball to start the third quarter. Frank McClosey joined by Kevin Schulz. Looks like Sterling is still playing man-to-man, or a zone, can't really tell. And Lauren Moses puts up her shot.
And that's just a great shot by Moses. I mean, really, I thought Tanjay Lewis did a nice job on her defensively. Forced her to take a shot going away from the basket, put it up, and it went in.
Ball goes down low to Hodge. Look to have Rachel down low to get some shots to her. Leading scorer so far was 6.
Yeah, both teams struggling to get their half-court offenses set.
Shot is off by Satchel, rebounded by the Red Devils. Sterling just let her go there.
Yeah, and we've seen that time and time again. That's where Sterling has to collapse down, help out when they make that drive to the basket. Usually, once they've hit that first step and go to the basket, they're not going to dish the ball off. They're going right to the basket.
Ball over to Birch. Going to call a foul on, I believe.
I think that was on Lauren Moses.
Yeah.
You can see a lot of battling going on away from the ball.
Rancocas Valley foul number 21. Lauren Moses, her second.
Lauren Moses, second foul, first of the second half. Very physical down low. Lauren Moses and Rachel Hodge getting real physical. But you expect to see that from two big girls fighting for position down low. If you look right there, Rachel puts her shot up, and bad putback by Lewis.
Yeah, and you can see Rancocas, I'm sure they talk about at halftime, are collapsing down on Rachel Hodge if she gets open there in the lane.
I think Rancocas Valley's looking to get something down low. They do. And Lauren Gaskill makes her second basket of the night.
And that's just a real nice look by Irina Williams. It looked like she faked the pass to the outside. Lauren Gaskill went to the inside and just got her with the nice bounce pass right there.
Monica Birch just looked at her and didn't even do anything. Good call right here by Coach McDonald to call a timeout. I really think Sterling needed this. Rancocas Valley off to a 5-0 run.
Yeah, part of playing good defense is, you know, we've seen Sterling do a real good job defensively, but for the most part in this game, but you want to make sure you know where your girl is at all times, especially away from the ball.
Let's look at Miss McDonald right there. She's got her game face on. I think Sterling just needs to slow down right here and wait for the open shot and try not to force anything. Because Rancocas Valley's playing great defense right now.
Yeah, and I think Rancocas Valley in their offensive set has been the more patient team to start off these first couple minutes in the second half.
Ball dished over to Lewis. Kylie goes down low, nothing. There's Hodge. Ball blocked. Lewis puts it up and one. There we go. Good job by Tanjay Lewis.
Yeah, and one thing you're seeing right now, they're collapsing down on Rachel Hodge or anybody who gets the ball right there. But I'm seeing them crash the boards. As you see Tanjay Lewis here crash the boards much the same way they did when they got out to that 8-1 run to start the game.
Laura Moses, third foul. Looks like she's probably going to be coming out. Rancocas Valley doesn't have much of a bench. When they get Sterling getting hurt in foul trouble, it's really going to help them out, not having someone with her size in. Here comes Rancocas Valley. Birch following behind. Good job by Birch, poking the ball out.
Yeah, that's where Monica Birch, you know, we talk about her offensively, moving the ball down the floor. As a defender, she's very tough to get past.
Left open. It's going to be a foul on Hodge.
Yeah, and this is just a nice job of Lauren Gaskill coming in, going towards Hodge, and drawing the foul. Really going in hard, drawing the foul right there, and obviously she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Rachel Hodges, third foul, team's first. I think she's going to be coming out soon. Sterling has a sub coming in. Gaskill makes her first.
And I think right now, when you're looking at this Rancocas Valley lineup, they got a much smaller lineup. They're going to move the ball around the perimeter. Look for them to drive to the basket a lot more with the team that they have out there, the players that they have out there right now.
Both free throws made by Gaskill. Rancocas Valley up 5 with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sterling needs to get something going here before this game might get out of reach. Forced pass, jump ball, Sterling ball.
And I think this is the time, and you mentioned it too, Frank, where Sterling has to take advantage of Lauren Moses being out of the game and get the ball down low to Tanjay Lewis and even Anissa Sanchez.
Rancocas Valley does have another 6'2" girl on the bench in Jordan Woods, but it doesn't look like they're going to bring her in. There it is, down low to Sanchez, block, foul. She's going to be shooting two.
Yeah, and I think, you know, you see Anissa Sanchez get the opportunity. They know they have Lauren Moses out of the game, and they were really shaded over towards Tanjay Lewis, trying to get her, you know, if the ball ended up going to Tanjay Lewis, they were going to double her, and that really left things open for Anissa Sanchez down low.
She misses her first.
Yeah, Sterling, you said, was 2 for 6 in that first half.
She makes her second. She has 5 points on the night. Shot is missed. O'Donnell's going to bring the ball up. Down low to Lewis. She gets her rebound. She puts it back up. And it is off. It's going to be Rancocas Valley ball.
Yeah, and I think, you know, that shows what they're going to try to do to get the ball down. There was, the way that play started in our half-court offense, there was a couple good quick passes around the perimeter, and that left Tanjay Lewis underneath, and obviously, you know, unfortunately, she wasn't able to sink it.
Tanjay Lewis with only 2 points tonight. She averages 11. Kylie angry with that play, but I saw her tip that ball out last, but Rancocas Valley ball still. Down low. Good defense by Lewis. Here comes Birch. She's gonna take to the hoop.
Wow, are you kidding me?
Are you serious?
That is a brutal no call. She had her arm. You look on the replay right here. She bumped into her, went into her. You have to call something there. It's one way or the other.
Her feet weren't even set. Horrible call by the ref. Absolutely atrocious. And then there's...
She leaned in there. You have to make that call right there.
Ariana Williams, second basket of the night. Down low to Lewis. And there we go. Her second basket. 4 points.
And again, that opportunity is going to be there. Again, with Lauren Moses out of this game.
There we go. Here comes Sterling. No foul call there.
No call. There has to be a call one way or another in that play right there.
Ball put back up, off, rims out. Oh my goodness, Sterling needs to get something set and not put balls up like that.
Yeah, it goes back to what we said about Sterling's ineptness here in their short jumping game, the short free field goals, with the short field goals. Just, coming into this at halftime, they were only 7
Good job by Tanjay. Strips that ball. Not a good pass. It's going to be a foul on Ariana Williams. Her second, team's fourth.
Nice look there by Monica Birch. And I really think in this half-court offense, again, they're going to be looking to double up down and low on Tanjay Lewis. It's really going to leave Anissa Sanchez open down low.
Here comes Jordan Woods for Rancocas Valley, their other big girl like I was talking about. 6'2" senior, I believe. Sanchez misses both her free throws. Sterling not doing very good for the line so far. Not sure what the total is.
Two for 9 at this point. And when you get into a situation like that, it kind of plays in your head a little bit. And I think that's what's happening to Sterling right now.
Sterling lucky only to be down 4. Good play right there by... That ball's gonna be rebounded by, gonna call a foul on Monica Birch. Jordan Williams will be shooting 2.
Now I think Sterling, again, when that ball's up in the air, one thing you're not seeing right now, they're looking up, they're not boxing out. And, at times in this game, you've seen them get position, you've seen them box out. It's just something you're not seeing right now.
She makes her first. Second one is off, rebounded by Sanchez. Bad pass. Just gotta watch behind her. Sterling needs to set up right here. That's what they're doing. Good job. And wait until they have an open opportunity. Physical battle down low. Bad shot right there. Sterling lucky that they're getting that ball back.
Yeah, Woods has come into this game and really, has been a difference maker as opposed to what's been happening the last couple of minutes. Woods is fronting Tanjay Lewis and really not giving Sterling any opportunity to get the ball into Tanjay Lewis.
I think the ref just warned Jordan Woods on being physical with Lewis. Satchel's going to go to the line.
And that's it. If you're going to go to the basket like that, nice job taking that extra step, going in hard and drawing the foul.
3 points so far this afternoon. Misses her second. And Rancocas Valley almost stepped on the line, but they controlled it. Up 4 late in the third quarter. And once again, Sterling letting them go.
Yeah, that backdoor play off the left side, they've had a lot of success. There've been 3 or 4 trips down the floor in this third period where they've made that count.
Sterling's got to watch that because they're coming on the baseline and just letting them go in.
Yeah, and I think Sterling right now is trying to spread things out a little bit in this last minute as you see Monica Birch drive in.
Not a good job boxing out by Tyra Satchel.
You see the backdoor play. Went right by 2 defenders, so.
Sterling getting really frustrated, and they're not giving the passes like they always do. They're not squaring up to shoot, and it's showing right here, down 6 with 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Tyra Satchel has 3 fouls, along with Rachel Hodge.
One thing I'm seeing from Rancocas Valley, really helping them out, they're taking a couple steps towards the basket. Now they're dishing it off, whereas in the first half, you didn't see that.
Baseline again. Sterling's got to jump on that. They do. Here comes Birch. She's just got to put it up and hope for the foul. She doesn't. And there's a foul. Lewis is going to be shooting 2.
Yeah, Monica Birch got that fast break going, and again, if that's there, they're going to try to make something happen every time. But for the most part, I mean, that's one of the few times Rancocas Valley hasn't gotten back. But again, like I said, if that's there, Sterling's going to try and make it happen.
Rancocas Valley with 16 fouls. Sterling with 3. Lewis makes her first.
And I think in this point of the game, you look at 15 seconds left, both teams are respecting each other's ability to handle the ball, but I think at some point, one of these teams are going to start putting a little bit more pressure, not so much a full court press, but pick up the pressure a little bit before half court.
You look for that in the fourth quarter, 10 seconds to go. Let's look for starting to play tight defense so they don't get a shot off. Looks like that's what they're doing. 2 seconds left. They're not going to get a shot off. They don't know. They weren't aware on the time. So that's the end of the third quarter. Rancocas Valley up 4. 1 quarter to go. What do you expect to see in the fourth quarter?
Well, like I said, it's going to be interesting to see which team is really going to step it up a notch with the pressure. And I think when you're Sterling, you're down by 4 right now. They've really count on their defense to make things happen. With that being said, I think, you know, when Rancocas Valley's been in their half-court offense, I think one thing you're seeing here in this third period that you didn't see prior to this is they're dishing the ball off a lot better. You know, you see Coach Bill Ulrich obviously had a lot of success here, winning a lot of Colonial Conference championships, a state championship, and definitely a legend here at Sterling High School when you talk about girls basketball.
We're going to be joined in the fourth quarter by Christian Walsh. I look to have Sterling bring Rachel Hodge back in sometime in this quarter. Rancocas Valley is bringing in their other big girl, Lauren Moses.
And that's going to change things. That's going to really, you know, those times you were able to get the ball down to Tanzia Lewis down low are going to be few and far between with Lauren Moses out there. So
still a good one-on-one battle with Moses and Lewis. And once again, they let her go.
Too many uncontested drives to the basket. That's really the difference in this game right now.
Sterling needs to close up that hole.
Now Rancocas Valley with a 6-point lead. Shot in by Monica Birch.
Very nice shot. Just pulled up right from the foul line.
Yeah, and that's huge, especially, like I said, Sterling's field goal percentage is way down in this game up to this point.
Rachel Hodge is going to be coming in the game the next time that she can. And Miss McDonald really trusting her. Three-pointer is in.
And again, you can see now Lauren Moses, previous to this, anytime she would get the ball, take a drive to the basket, she'd go all the way in. She, like a lot of the other girls on the floor, is taking a couple steps and dishing it off. And of course, if they have the drive and couldn't go straight to the basket, there's times when they're doing that now, but they're just dishing the ball off more.
Kylie puts up an ugly shot.
Kanji will get the rebound, then Nisa will got it, goes up.
They're going to keep it Sterling ball. I think they're going to call a foul. Yes, they are. They're going to call a foul on Lauren Moses.
And obviously, Sterling's had a lot of missed shots from the outside, but they've really missed a lot of opportunities down low when they've gotten free shots. And that's another big difference in this game to this point.
Lauren Moses is coming out with 4 fouls. Jordan Woods coming in, so they're not losing any size there with both girls being 6'2". And after this foul shot, Rachel Hodge is going to come in. So Sterling's bringing both their bigs.
And I think with Jordan Woods, you don't necessarily have the offensive presence that you have with Moses, but she does a good job positioning herself defensively.
And I believe that's Sanchez's first free throw. Sterling's in the bonus right now.
Yeah, you think at some point here, you have to feel like Sterling's going to go with the press, and I think we'll see what happens here as you see Rachel Hodge get in this game.
Sanchez comes out, Hodge comes in. Hodge has 3 fouls, so Miss McDonald's trusting her not to get any more. It's going to be a travel, and Rancocas Valley turnover.
With the 3 fouls, you're just going to let her play with 6:24 remaining.
Timeout, Sterling.
But Sterling really just can't, on the defensive end of the ball, can't give up any easy baskets.
As we look at her, yeah, that's definitely a travel.
Yeah, that was definitely a walk right there.
At least they called this one.
Took about like 3 steps.
Christian, from a basketball standpoint, being down right now, what do you do right now?
You just keep your composure. Just like make smart plays, don't turn the ball over. Just take really good shots and look for the open man.
Yeah, and patient trips down the floor. A lot of what we haven't been seeing. We've seen four shots, and at some point you give credit to Rancocas Valley defensively, but I think throughout the game, one thing that again has been hurting Sterling is when they're trying to force offensive opportunities.
Sterling down 5. Ball over to Birch. She takes the 3. It's in! Sterling now down 2.
That's a big-time shot right there.
Yeah, big-time 3. Shortly after a jump shot, 5 points by Monica Birch. The last 5 points, she looks like she wants to take this game over at this point.
First 3-pointer of the game for the Lady Knights. Risky pass right there.
Yeah, a lot of physical play away from the ball between Lauren Gaskill and Monica Birch. And you see right there, Lauren Gaskill winning that battle away from the ball.
Sterling cannot stop that baseline drive by Rancocas Valley. Down low to Hodge. Oh, that's
should have been an easy bucket.
And it's going to be.
Yeah, here you see, got Hodge open down low. She was able to get the ball right to the basket. I was okay to see right there the 3-point shot.
Kylie, shot, bounces around a couple times.
Got it.
Lewis puts it in. Now Sterling only down 2 points. Look for Rancocas Valley to call a timeout soon.
Yeah, and again, you can't give them an easy opportunity here. You got to protect the baseline.
Looking for that baseline.
Yeah, and when a girl.
There we go. Here comes Birch. She's got numbers.
2-on-1 right here.
She puts it up. Bounces.
Panjay with the rebound goes up.
She's
fouled.
There we go. Uh-oh. She looks a little shaken up. Looks like she fell on that knee. So we look at it right here.
Monica Birch. You see her pull up for the jumper. I think you want to see Monica Birch at that point take the ball strong to the hole and either get the basket or draw the foul.
Get a three-point play.
Lewis will be shooting 2.
This is where you have to make your free throws count.
Foul shots win games.
She misses her first.
Sterling at this point is 4 for 12 from the free throw line. So, you know, anytime you're well under 50% in a big game like this, in a tight game, free throws are going to be a big thing.
Tanjay makes her second. A 1-point game now with 4:40 to go.
Won't be surprised if the coach of Rancocas Valley calls a timeout.
And this is where Sterling, if their girl's beaten, they have to help out on a drive to the basket.
That's what the girls need to work on, their help defense. That's how they keep getting to the lane.
Sterling's got to guard that baseline and the perimeter also.
And Rancocas Valley being very patient right now.
There's a drive. Going to call a foul on Sterling. Foul is on Tanjay Lewis.
And you see
third.
Ariana Williams out there on the line. She was Ariana Williams on the line. She was just moving the ball around. Once she got what she thought was a one-on-one matchup she could exploit, she just went to the basket. And I think that's what Rancocas Valley really has been doing in the second half.
Lauren Moses is coming back in with 4 fouls, so look for Sterling to drive to her to foul her out. This is her second. Lewis at the rebound. Sterling picking up the pace to Hodge. Bad shot by her.
Yeah, I'll tell you. You know, at this point of the game, the shot's down low.
No. That didn't look like a foul at all.
Tough call right there, but as we look at driving home, but again, one thing you're seeing from Sterling, we've had forced opportunities. We've talked about that, but in this second half, there's been a lot of good opportunities down low, and Sterling just hasn't been able to make them count. And I think that's one big reason why you're looking at them being down by 2 at this point.
Lewis is coming out with 4 fouls. Satchel coming in. Sterling really needs to box out right here. Still a 1-possession game, only down 3.
I think right now Sterling needs good movement around the perimeter, good ball movement.
Drive, shot, foul. She'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, you see them get set in their half-court offense, but yeah, like I said, we want to move the ball around the outside. But with that being said, if Monica Birch sees where she can have a one-on-one matchup, much like Ariana Williams for Rancocas Valley, if she sees where she can exploit a one-on-one matchup, she's going to drive to the basket like she did right there.
Monica's very quick on her feet.
Monica also a very good free throw shooter, 70% for the season so far. She makes her first. And her second. Back to a 1-point game.
Sterling needs to lock down right here. Get a big stop.
Lockdown D. Fans getting into it. Team's getting into it. That's what's going to help Sterling out right here is the 6-man.
Alsher's up there with them, chanting it up.
Oh, I thought I saw a walk there.
There's a walk.
There we go.
Good call by the referee.
There we go. You see Rachel Hodge, again,
Yeah,
great position on defense.
Just put her hands up.
You don't want to overdo it, but she just stayed right in front of her, shielded her off, and they really didn't allow her to get anything going.
Look for Sterling to go down low. 3, off. They got a rebound. Sterling's not boxing out. Lob pass. And Moses makes her shot.
Yeah, another good look off from driving to the basket by Rancocas Valley.
3 minutes to go in the game.
Sterling also really they've gotten rebounds, but haven't been able to get rebounds at key times in this game when they've gotten the game close.
Skip pass to Hodge.
Over to Monica.
Monica makes
Easy
it.
bucket.
Great job of driving to the basket, using her body.
Sterling's got to watch out. Blocking foul.
Rancocas Valley's just pushing the ball at this point.
Yeah, and you can see offensively, Monica Birch right now is just looking to take this game over.
Lewis is coming in with 4 fouls. Hodge with 3. Sterling's got to play good D here. That shot's off, rebounded by Lewis. Here comes Monica. Loses the ball. Good job controlling it.
Nisa Sanchez goes up the layup. Tangier will get it back.
There we go.
Yeah, easy bucket.
And here
We'll take the lead right here.
Yeah, and I think
Sterling taking the lead.
I think you really have to look for Nisa Sanchez down low. As you saw Tangier Lewis get the rebound, but they're guarding Rachel Hodge and Tangier Lewis and leaving Anissa Sanchez open down low.
She's being that sleeper player.
Now Sterling needs to stop because they can't be trading baskets. And there's a block by Lewis. That is huge. 1:52 to go. Sterling up 1.
Yeah, and they need, again, a patient opportunity down here with the 1-point lead. But with that being said, if Monica Birch sees a one-on-one match, if she can exploit, drive to the basket, get the basket or draw the foul, she's going to do it.
Monica very good at drawing the foul.
But I think at this point, you want the ball in Monica Birch's hands as much as possible. Not only for her ability to handle the ball, but if they get into a situation where they have to foul, she's one of the best free throw shooters on the team.
Over to O'Donnell. Foul.
Sharp started the fouls.
Foul is going to be on Ariana Williams.
Yeah.
Her 4th, and Sterling's going to be shooting.
Hey, and I'll look at it both ways. That's a tough call for Rancocas Valley. I mean, at this point in the game, 1-point lead, I don't know that, there's really been a lot of inconsistency for both teams. I mean, I'm not going to say they favor one team or another, but it seems like at certain points of the game, they're calling it tight. At certain points of the game, they're letting them play.
Rancocas Valley calls a full timeout. Sterling up 1 late in the 4th quarter. They're going to be shooting because they're in the bonus.
Boy, what a job Monica Birch has done. Really, again, taking over this game offensively in this 4th quarter with the outside shots. And when she has her outside game going, I think that really creates her ability or enables her to have the ability to drive to the basket because they have to guard her a little bit closer. She's got that quick first step that really nobody can stop.
So you look at Lewis putting the ball back. That gave Sterling the lead.
Yeah, and that way it was created off of a pass to Anissa Sanchez. I really believe that they're leaving her open just with the presence of Tangier Lewis and Rachel Hodge out there.
If Sterling makes Sterling has to make these free throws because that'll be huge.
Looks like Kylie O'Donnell will shoot them.
Kylie is also a very exceptional free throw shooter. She's shooting 1 and 1.
Makes the first.
Makes her first. 72% free throw shooter on the year. And misses her 2nd.
This is where you can't give them an easy backdoor opportunity.
She drives.
It was a walk right there.
So look at the replay. She's coming up slow. Looks to drive. Foul is on Monica Birch. Her 2nd, team 7th. Lauren Gaskell shooting. Misses. That was huge.
We needed that.
That was huge. Look for Sterling to slow it down.
Have to take their time right here. Take good control of the ball. Take care of the ball.
I thought I see some dribble handoffs going on.
Yeah, I can see that happening also.
They're going to try to double team Monica.
Drive.
Try drive.
Monica shot. Off rebounded. Lauren strips that ball. Blocking foul on Kylie. 43 seconds left in the game. It doesn't get much better than this.
Yeah, she just wasn't able to sink it, but boy, I think that's what you want Monica Birch to do in that situation. Anytime anybody tries to trap Monica Birch, and not that, teams try to do that, but they're in a situation where they had to do it. she can break the trap and really get to the basket. She did. She just wasn't able to sink it.
Taylor Lee on the line now. Makes her first. 1-point game now. Sterling needs to box out and not let them put up that shot.
They're going to start fouling.
Oh, she
lost
the
it.
ball.
We're going to call timeout.
Timeout. That should have been a foul. That looked like a foul to me.
See, that's the inconsistency. They call a foul on Rancocas Valley bumping the girl off the ball, and then right there, Tanjay Lewis. Let's look at it. Looked like she had her arms grabbed. It's almost looked like
she got bumped there.
She definitely had her arm grabbed right there, and they don't make the call, and they're right there.
Look like Arena Williams, number 12, like knocked it out of her.
But good awareness by Rancocas Valley to call a timeout when they get the ball.
But Christian, we'll talk to you. I think, I mean, the way I see it, I think if you want a game to be called consistently one way or the other. If they're going to call it tight the whole game. If you're going to let them play the whole game. I think when you're inconsistent, it makes things a lot more difficult out there.
It does. It really does. Being a big man, as soon as I go up for a layup, and if I get knocked out, like if they don't call a foul, it just frustrates me. And knowing that I do it the same way back down, they're going to call a foul on me.
Yeah, and it's usually something where you'll get a feel in the beginning part of the game how they're going to call it, and your only hope is that they call it the same way the whole way through.
That's why I try to be nice to the refs from the beginning, you know?
Another good idea.
Try to get them on my side a little bit.
Points. Sterling cannot foul here. No fouls. Can't foul here.
Monica with her lockdown D in her face.
And they're going to get the ball.
Monica looks like she's
got
hurt
hit in
though.
the eye. Injury timeout. She got elbowed in the eye.
Let's check it out on the replay.
Yeah, she got elbowed there. So we look at, she headbutted her, excuse me.
That's a huge push-off.
Yeah, and you could see, like, as we look at Monica Burke,
It is going to be Sterling ball, though. She was headbutted. It wasn't deliberate. Look at her right here. Monica playing great defense. She got up. She took a shoulder to the eye.
Yeah.
But she's a strong girl. She got up. Got our athletic trainer, Sean Clank, over there. Our miracle worker.
And that's something you have to call right there. But you could see where it was just the presence of Monica Birch out there defensively just threw off Ariana Williams. She got rattled and just lost control of the ball there. And she's a girl who throughout the game really has done a nice job handling the ball. But again, it just goes back to the way Monica Birch, and we talked about her ability to take over a game offensively as she has in this fourth quarter. But there she shows what she can do from a defensive shutdown standpoint.
If she comes back into this game, look for Sterling to give the ball to her or Kylie, because they're both very good free throw shooters.
Absolutely.
And she's going to come back in. She's strong.
There's no way she's sent out. They have to foul.
Look for Kylie to inbound to Birch and Rancocas Valley to foul to put, and Monica's going to go on the line to shoot 1-and-1. 32 seconds to go in the game. Ball goes to. And there it is right there. There's the foul.
They triple teamed her.
And interestingly, I mean, you have to foul, but I think I would have waited maybe a little bit more to draw off, do a foul, to commit a foul, because to see if you could possibly get the ball in one of the other girls' hands. But they elected to foul 30.8 seconds back.
A rare miss for Monica.
It's the big time free throw right here.
And she misses it. It's going to be Rancocas Valley ball. Tipped out of bounds by Tanjay Lewis.
And obviously they're going to hold it for the last shot here.
Sterling
Any
can't
question
foul
about
either.
that?
Sterling needs to put their hands up and slide their feet. Plays a good defense.
Oh, that's a tough call right there.
Oh my
You're looking at
goodness.
Rachel Hodge standing there. And Moses really just rammed right into her. She's standing there. Yeah, that's a bad call right there. Bad call.
These refs have not been calling a very good game.
Yeah, that's one thing Rachel Hodge has had throughout this game is good position on Lauren Moses. We saw it right there. That is a tough call right there.
A lot of noise. Misses it first. That was big. That was big.
If Rancocas Valley misses this, they're going to foul.
Automatically.
They're instantly going to
Right away.
foul. They're going to instantly.
Automatically have to
They don't
foul.
care who has it. They're just going to do it.
Sterling needs to box out.
Huge noise coming from the super fans.
She makes the second.
Now they're just going to sit back.
Tie game. Let's go, girls.
10 seconds.
About 7 seconds.
5, 4. She's got to shoot it. Shoot it. We're going to overtime.
Here we go.
Wow. And they're arguing. Sterling was trying to call a timeout. Ref said she didn't see it.
Refs haven't been seeing anything tonight.
That's nuts. I can't believe they didn't hear that.
I mean, at this point, if you're looking at this, you have to figure you're calling this game. Once they get it past half court, there's a chance they're going to call the timeout, so they have the inbound opportunity in their half court. And for them not to call that, I mean, that was with probably about, 7 or 8 seconds left. Look at the coach.
Watch Miss McDonald.
Got past half court. Right here.
She's calling
She's
it right
calling
there.
for the timeout. Calling for the timeout.
And that's with like 7 seconds
Got
left.
7 seconds
she
left.
was calling that. And Hodge over there was calling for it too.
What I don't understand is, like, why wouldn't the refs anticipate the timeout coming?
Well, absolutely. You have to. You know that a team is going to want to just get past half court, so you have the half court inbound opportunity, and you're looking for that. You're right. That's exactly right, Kristen. That's something you have to anticipate.
You got to think that these are veteran referees calling a game like this. And, I mean, they've probably been in situations like this before. They know it's going to happen, but Rachel Hodge and Lauren Moses jumping again.
Hodge and Moses each have 4 fouls on them, so that's going to be a key. Either one of these, if either one of these foul out, really going to leave a big hole in the middle for one of the two teams.
Tip controlled by Rancocas Valley. Sterling still has to play good defense. Can't be sloppy. Look for them to get the ball to drive to Rachel Hodge to try to foul her out.
The strip.
There's
Monica
the strip.
Perks
Monica
all alone.
She's
Take
got
her
to
time
make
on
this.
There we go.
There it is. Good job by Monica.
Ariana Williams looks disgusted.
Good
with her
patient
teammates.
defensive play by Monica Burke. She stayed on her. Didn't get too aggressive, but got aggressive at the right point.
Monica with 12 points.
We're going to try a two-man game right here.
And that's off rebounded by Lewis.
Two-man game's not working.
And an answer back by Moses.
They're probably just going to try to feed it to her throughout this whole game.
Yeah, and that's where at key times Sterling really hasn't gotten defensive rebounds throughout this second half.
Moses with 9. They're gonna. That was a good call by the refs. She was on the ground. So look at Monica stealing the basket. Good awareness by her. She looks around and she just puts it up nice and easy. That's just a simple layup.
Yeah, and I think right now they realize that Monica Birch is attempting, taking this game over. They're going to collapse down low on her. That's going to leave some opportunities for other girls on the floor to be open.
Baseline, nothing. Baseline
Where's that held
again.
D?
Stolen by Sterling.
Back it out.
They're going to slip. Yeah, good job, good job.
Good smart move by Tyra Satchel to slow it down.
No foul. Over to Satchel.
Tough one there.
Oh, tough one.
But then, I mean, you can see right there how they're collapsing down on Monica Birch. And again, it's going to leave opportunities for other girls to dish off and get the ball to other girls.
2:20 to go in overtime. Both sides really slowing it down.
Looks like
Foul is going to be on Moses.
And Moses is out of the
offensive foul.
game. That's her.
She's
That's it.
gone.
She's gone. She's gone from
gone.
this game. And I'll tell you why.
Yeah, push.
You know, we were saying how Rachel Hodge and Lauren Moses both had 4 fouls. I think it works against Rancocas Valley more to lose Lauren Moses, because even though you're going to have possibly Woods come in the game, Woods is a decent defender, but she doesn't have the offensive skills that Lauren Moses has. Whereas if they lose Rachel Hodge, you still have Tanjay Lewis. So this is a big break here for Sterling.
It doesn't look like they're going to bring her in.
They're trying to put all their shooters in. Moses.
I'll tell you what, at this point, yeah, you got to go
Hodge
down
open.
low. You got to look to go down low.
See
And
that
that's what they
mismatch.
do right there.
Mismatch right there. Oh.
Yeah.
Lewis
Tanjay,
puts it
she'll
up.
get back up.
No foul.
It's like
Jump ball. Sterling ball.
Very good
Ball.
call.
Sterling
Very
ball.
good.
I'm shocked they don't bring Wood in the game. Wood has showed, again, she's a decent defender, and you're just playing into Sterling's hands right now. That's what Sterling's going to do. They're going to just try to get the ball low down to Lewis or Rachel Hodge.
Bad inbound by. She stepped out.
Tyra's going to cut her off.
I think she stepped out right there. See if we can get a replay of that.
Get a camera view.
It looked like on the far side she might have stepped out.
Hard to tell from this angle, but
Let's see what.
try to see it. Oh, nah.
Yeah, I mean,
Tough to tell.
Yeah.
Unless we could
But-
really super slow it up, but that's, again, you know, Christian, you know how unforced turnovers can really kill you, and you just saw that right there.
Right. But as this play goes on, Tyra Satchel, she cuts her off, and she just tried to like foul her. She like right here. She should have just taken the charge.
Yeah. That's where you want to get your feet set.
Right. I'm a big fan of the charge. I take charges all the time.
that was a Sterling turnover, which led to that last basket. A sloppy inbound. Rancocas Valley is going to press.
We're gonna try to double team Monica.
Timeout. They couldn't get anything open, so good call by Kylie to call that timeout. 1:46 to go in overtime.
And honestly, I think it's interesting that they're pressing with the lead here. I mean, even with 1:46 remaining, as we look at Coach McDonald.
There are free girls and boys basketball clinics here at Sterling by the coaches and players. Saturday, January 22nd and Saturday, February 26th. The girls will be at 8 a.m. to 9:30 and the boys will be at 9:30 to 11 a.m. That's every Saturday, so come on in.
I believe I have to like babysit that thing too, as one of the players. Teach,
Instruct.
Gotta be a coach.
Still full court press. Gonna be tipped out of bounds by Rancocas Valley.
You know, they're doing a good job defending the inbound, but again, I think if you get the ball into Monica Birch's hands, at some point, this plays into Sterling's hands. You see Kylie O'Donnell.
She's gonna give the ball to Birch. That's whose hands you want it in now. Leading
Monica's trying to find a
scorer.
hole.
And you see Woods back in the game.
Hodge with the shot. Tipped around, rebounded by Lewis. She's got to put that up.
And you got to call a foul there.
That was a complete foul.
You got to. She had
She's
to
gonna
put that
foul.
up. She should have just put it up because she probably would have been fouled, but instead she took it out.
Yeah, you'll see Tanjay Lewis off the rebound here. Go back up, and tough to see, but she definitely hit her arm on the way up.
Foul is on Kylie O'Donnell, her third, team's 10th. The Taylor Lee shooting.
Huge free throws here.
Here comes the noise.
And I can't say that Rancocas Valley's been a lot better on the free throw line, but they've definitely been a little bit better on the free throw line in Sterling. Yeah, of course, Sterling will be in a situation where they could have to go for the three-pointer. They've only made 1 3 today, that being Monica Birch.
Maybe they'll try to drive and get a foul shot. Make a three-point play.
Kylie's open. That's in. Oh, off. Give it to her again.
There it is. There it is.
There we go, Kylie. That was huge.
Kylie comes in clutch like that all the time.
Yeah, look for Rancocas Valley to hold the ball right now.
40 seconds to go in overtime. Rancocas Valley trying to spread the court. Sterling needs a turnover.
She'll throw it up. She's trying to draw the foul. It didn't
Monica
work.
with the ball.
She got
There's
fouled
a
right
foul.
there.
There you go. There you go. Put her on the line.
So we look at the three-pointer. Kylie misses her first. But
She's pretty
Sterling
deep.
knows how great of a shooter she is. They gave it to her again, and she
And give
squared up, and she made it in. Excellent job.
And give Kylie O'Donnell a lot of credit there. A lot of time you missed your first three, but she's got that offensive mindset, comes right back in, sinks the second one.
And Ariana Williams fouls out for Rancocas Valley.
Second girl to foul out for Rancocas Valley.
Monica makes her first. She's got ice in her veins at times like this. She always makes her foul shots in late game situations.
Foul shots win games.
Misses the second rebound. She's going to be shooting too.
Very good play. Very nice.
Yeah, what a huge rebound right there. There's a heady play by a senior, Tanjay Lewis, just working her way in, around, and getting position in front of Wood, and able to get the big rebound and go to the line.
Looked like Woods just eased up on her box out. She didn't think Tanjay was going to get around her.
Big free throws right here. Missing their first.
Sterling at this point, 6 for 16 from the line.
Sterling up two with 26 seconds to go.
Sterling cannot be comfortable with this lead they have right now. They
Not
cannot.
at all.
They can't.
Because
Anything can happen right here.
Taylor Lee is the leading three-point shooter in Burlington County. Shot goes up, missed, rebounded by Lewis.
They're going to start fouling right here.
Yeah. What a nice
Time
job.
out.
If you look at this play, I'm sure we'll see it on replay. Great job of defense by Kylie O'Donnell off there on the left-hand side. Great position and forced her to take the tough shot right there. So, I mean, Sterling's had their ups and downs throughout this game. There's been times when they haven't been getting in position for rebounds. There's times where they've let up on defense. But when you get to the point where things matter most at the end of this game, Sterling's a team that's really coming up big, both offensively and defensively.
Once again, like at the end of the fourth quarter, look for Kylie to get the ball into Monica, get her fouled, and put her on the line. If you'd like to get yourself a taped DVD event of your favorite event shaped here on Channel 19, make checks all payable to Sterling High School, attention Channel 19 with name of event on it, $20 per event, $3 for mailing. With any questions, call 784-1333, extension 4119. You got to think Miss McDonald's telling her girls not to foul.
Rancocas Valley's probably going to pull a box and one on Monica, make sure she doesn't touch the ball.
Kylie to inbound. Monica with the ball, they're going to foul her. There, she's fouled. 7 seconds to go now. She's going to be shooting.
We need these shots right here. These are the insurance shots that we need.
These will be huge shots. If she makes both these, it's a two-possession game with 6 seconds left, and you need close to a miracle then.
Yeah, and you look at the different scenarios. Obviously, if there's 2 shots being made, that's pretty much it. With 1 shot being made, I'm sure Christian coach is saying play tough defense, but don't foul. You don't want to foul in that situation.
Right. Use your head.
She makes her first. And this could be the dagger right here.
That might be it.
Timeout by Sterling. Monica Birch.
Coming in big time with those free throws.
Yeah, I mean, she really took over this game in every which way. I mean, it's been a total team effort down the stretch, but boy, in the fourth quarter with the three-pointer, the jump shot, the steals on defense, the pressure she's been able to put on defensively, her handling the ball.
Monica Birch with 16 points this afternoon.
Yeah, right now with the 4-point lead, obviously you're just going to let them get the ball, take it down the floor. You don't want to foul.
Probably play his zone right here.
And also, I think, you talked about what Monica Birch has done, but at key times, there's been a lot of little key plays down the stretch. Kylie O'Donnell, great job of one-on-one defense there off to the left side on the last trip down the floor by Rancocas Valley. Kanjay Lewis coming up with some big plays.
Sterling's going to stay in their man. They got to make sure they move their feet.
And it's over. No, wait. It's over.
That's it.
Sterling wins.
Done.
50-46.
Very nice win.
Rancocas Valley.
Amazing win.
Stay tuned for a post-game show.
Hey, you see a very excited Coach McDonald, excited crowd. What a game. Definitely lived up to the advanced billing. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better than this.
Once in a lifetime experience right here. Number 1 versus number 2.
Doesn't get much better than that. Sterling will keep their number 1 ranking. Rancocas Valley will fall to I'm not sure where because this is their second loss in a row. So we'll see where they fall.
And
we'll
this
see a happy
there's
Miss
Dr. V
with Dr.
Coming a very happy Coach McDonald. But I'll tell you what, one thing, coming into a year being a number 1 team, obviously everybody's playing up for you. You're going to come everybody coming at you real hard and giving you your best game, giving them the best effort. But this team's really answered in tough situations. You go back to the Delsey tournament where they were down in the fourth quarter, came back in the fourth quarter, played great when they had to play.
It was a post-game interview.
Mr. Schul's here with the Lady Knights. First, we're going to talk to Monica Birch. Monica, what was your feeling going into the fourth quarter?
My feeling, I was nervous, and I was nervous.
It looked like you had a couple outside shots. Then I think they were playing on you tight, and then it looked like you were trying to drive to the basket.
Outside shots.
You had with the three-pointer.
Yeah, 3. She was leaving me open, so I had no choice but to take the shot. And then when she was playing up on me, that was my strength, and I went by her.
Great job in that fourth quarter, Monica. Go get a little rest. Take care of yourself. We know Monica was hit, and definitely is going to take care of herself here. Rachel, in looking at this game, okay, they had the big girl down low. It looked like there was a lot of physical play down low. Tell us what was happening.
The funny thing is, I had a shorter girl playing on me, but nevertheless, she was just as difficult. And everyone from guard to forward, our players were shoving us, we were shoving them back. And the whole time, you could tell quickly there was a lot of fouls that were taken by both teams. And it was a physical game, and the person who could last longer in the physical battle won the game. And that ended up being us, which, I wasn't surprised, but, our team took the battle and we did well.
Yeah, and it looked like one thing you were trying to do was front your girl, get the ball, and look for that turnaround jump shot. Was that something coming into this game that you knew you were going to look for?
Kate's been telling me all practice, be confident in yourself. I like to shoot, and that's what she has me doing. She has me turn around, squaring up all the time in practice. And I figured that's my strength. So I figured I can just turn around, and she wasn't putting her hand up on me, so I could just strain the shot in her face.
Good job. Rachel, thanks for coming on with us. Great job. Kylie, how are you? Outstanding. One thing, we were talking about your three-point shot. I know as a team, you guys really didn't shoot well from the outside, but we look at you as somebody who has that three-point mentality. And a lot of girls, if they missed a shot initially, won't get the ball back and take it again. Tell us what you were thinking in that situation.
Wasn't really thinking. It's one of those things where Tim and Kate have been telling me, and my dad's been telling me, shooters keep shooting. And everybody that's been watching us knows I've been in a slump. And I haven't been hitting shots, and they're all there. They're just not going in, and I missed the first one. And, you're taught to relocate, so that's what I did. And then Monica finds me, and it's one of those things where you can't really think about it. You just kind of have to shoot. And I know that's what my team needs me to do. And it went in, and I mean, there's just a weight that goes off your shoulders as a shooter when you see the ball go in, and it just happened to be at a crucial point in the game. So.
Now, and I'm going to flip it over to the defensive side. I know a lot went on in the game, but we felt a big play defensively was the girl drove to the left side. It looks like you just played great position defense and really forced her to get an off-bound shot off. What was going through your mind defensively late in the game?
That girl takes that shot. We're up 2, I think. I think we're up 2. If she makes it, they tie again. I didn't want to foul. I didn't want to put her on the foul line, but I know she's looking to go to the basket. She didn't really shoot outside all game, so I'm trying to just contain. We had said she likes to shoot that baby jumper in there, and she had to take a kind of off-balance shot, so luckily it was in and out. I mean, but luckily she came down with the rebound, and we locked it up, but it wasn't a great shot, but it almost went in. So, I mean, okay defense, but, I mean, did what we had to do.
Great job, Kylie. Thanks for coming on with us. Okay. Tan J. I think again we talked to Rachel about the battles down low. What were your feeling? How did was that something you were expecting with a lot of battling down low, a lot of physical play?
Oh yes, definitely. During the fall league, they were like scrappy, and they gave us a lot of, I guess, defense down low. They were big. They were always there. Sometimes they double teamed us. So I knew what to expect going into this game. So we just had to take it. I mean, it wasn't a surprise, to be honest.
And it's interesting you mentioned the fall league. You know, you have games where there's a number 1 go against a number 2, and you don't really know each other that well. But did that really spice up the rivalry for you guys, having that animosity, I guess, so to speak, against them from playing them in the fall league?
Mr. Schultz, the rivalry has been since our junior year. It's been rival since then. I don't think any of us knew then that we would ever be wanting to today and playing each other here, but it's always been a rival. Even a fall league, like fall league isn't necessarily as big as right now, but it's crucial because it prepares us for right now. But in fall league, we just go all out. We're leaving it all on the floor, and that was just fall league. So today was like we have something to prove, and I think both teams had something to prove.
TJ, thanks for coming on with us. Great game. Tyra, how are you? You seem to come up, as always, and we talked about it last year with both you guys, coming up at key times or being put in the game at key times. How does it feel this year as a sophomore being in a big game as opposed to last year as a freshman?
Well, last year we really didn't have that much experience. This year we've actually been in situations like this, and we know we didn't want the outcome that we had last year. And we knew what we needed to do in order to win, and we did it. And, I mean, as sophomores, we have just as much pressure as the seniors do, but I know I did it for the seniors because I know this is their last year and how much they wanted it, in addition to myself. So, good.
And again, we talked to you before about having confidence in your offensive game to really have, I guess you could say, a shooter's mentality or offensive mentality. And I think we see that from you. And that shows. Is that one of the reasons why you feel like you're more comfortable, that you're creating some offense?
Yes, because last year, I wasn't as confident as I was this year, and I did a lot of work over the summer in order to improve my confidence and my shooting, and I think it's all paying off. So as much as I can help my team, I'm willing to do it. Yeah.
Great job, Tyra. Thanks for coming on with us. Anissa, how are you? Great. Big win. I think one of the keys to this win at a certain point was when they had the big girls out. It looked like they were really favoring Rachel Hodge and Tanjay Lewis, and you got a couple of backdoor opportunities. Was that something you were looking for?
Yes, Kate told us she wanted us to go down more low because Hodge and Tanjay are our biggest strong suits. So if we can get the ball into them and get fouls and rebounds and putbacks, then it's pretty much done. But that was what we came in looking to do.
Yeah, and one thing we noticed, obviously, you did some good things offensively. One nice thing we saw, it seemed like there were certain points in the game, it wasn't the prettiest game, as you could say, as the game was going on. There were times when you guys were getting out rebounded, but you came up with a big rebound, the off shot, you came in and put it right back up for the basket. Tell us about what was going through your mind when the shot went up.
Well, I just saw Tanjay with the ball, and my first look is to rebound immediately, but I see that it was nowhere. It was air ball, so I just grabbed it quick, and it was just kind of like something fast that you think of. So I put it back up and was lucky to go in.
Great job, Anissa. Thanks for coming on with us. Okay. And our victorious coach, outstanding job. I mean, you can't say enough about the way your girls really played today, and it wasn't the prettiest of games. I mean, it was a tough game, but it just seems like they came up big when they had to.
And that's what they do, and everything that those girls do is so self-sacrificing for each other. You know, like the ankles were less sore, the chest pain was less. Monica took a shot to the face and kept going. And what they do together and what they do for each other is just, it's very inspiring to me, and I could get emotional about it. They never quit. And there was times during the game when they said, we've been in this situation, we're seniors now, we're not going to lose. And they got it done. And I'm so proud of them.
And then, I mean, I guess that goes kind of into my next question. How does it feel this year, being the number 1 team? Does it just feel like you're getting everybody's A game and people are just coming at you that much harder?
Absolutely. But I think they like it. Like a lot of coaches don't want to be number 1 because everybody comes at you, but I think they are enjoying being number 1. I think they like the attention. I think they have worked hard to get to this point, and people ask me if I'm worried that they'll get big heads about it. Not for 1 second am I worried about that, and I think they relish the role of being number 1, and it's been great.
Now, let's go back through this game. I mean, we're looking at you guys getting up to an 8-1 lead. That's, I think, something you wanted to do, obviously jump out early in a big game. When they came back to tie it, it was at the end of the first quarter. I think it was pretty close, and they might have even went ahead. I'm not 100% sure. What were you telling the girls at the end of that first quarter?
It was 8-8 at the end of the first quarter, and I told them, all right, score 0-0. Now we only have 3 quarters to play instead of 4, and we just keep going. That was what we wanted. All we really wanted was to make sure that Rancocas Valley didn't get on any kind of hot streak, because when they get hot, it's like a freight train. They just keep going and going, and we wanted to make it a half-court battle, and it was. It was a half-court war. There wasn't much in transition. It was just a defensive and offensive war in the half court. And the closer it was, even if it was back and forth and we were down, played more to our favor. And I always put 3 keys to winning the game, and my 3rd key was composure. And I told them that it was going to be a battle of wits, and the team that stayed composed and stayed on an even keel was the team that was going to win. And I don't think we ever got too high or we ever got too low. They just went through the game, you know, and they followed the game plan, and it worked.
And we talked about coming through big at the end when it counted. I think one of the things that we looked at defensively, they had a couple of backdoor opportunities in the third quarter, and in the fourth quarter, and in the overtime, we saw you guys shut that down. What was said in some of the timeouts?
I just said if ever was a time that you played good defense and you made sure you helped, this is not the time to get it done. And you can't leave anything on the floor, and the help was there. I thought we had a couple great double teams in the post. We got fouls called for. That is what it is, but they took it up a notch when they had to. And in my head, and I told Mr. K this, that it was going to be back and forth in the beginning, but at the end of the game when we had to settle down was when our experience and our character was going to show through.
Yeah, and again, I think I said it the last time we were on, big difference between this team, or your team, this year as opposed to maybe 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. My quote to everybody is losing is unacceptable for this team. It's not, we hope we win, or, oh man, I hope we don't lose. It's losing is not acceptable. And I really attribute that to seniors, to the senior leadership and the heart of this team.
Coach, congratulations. Outstanding job, exciting game.
Very cool.
And I'm sure we'll talk to you many more times before the year's out. So,
we gotta get the scout squad out.
I know.
We're too banged up.
Shut me down. I'm hurt.
All right,
We'll get out there. Okay, Coach. We'll go back to Frank McClosey courtside.